Do you have a reaction to the news that just came out about the prisoner swap that will bring 2 Americans back home potentially?
Look, I think it's great news, at least what little we know. We certainly want these Americans to come back home. It was ridiculous that they were in prison to begin with, but we have to ask ourselves, why are they coming home? And I think it's because bad guys all over the world recognize Donald Trump's about to be back in office, so they're cleaning house.
Lie! Liar!
Lies. Oh, lies!
Are you calling me a liar?
You sit on a throne of lies.
Former President Donald Trump took to Truth Social blasting the deal, saying in part, quote, "We never make good deals at anything, but especially hostage swaps. Our negotiators are always an embarrassment to us. I got back many hostages and gave the opposing country nothing."
That's not true. That's a lie.
No. You are a liar! No, I'm not. He's lying!
So, Joe Biden's out there doing president things right now that presidents do. You know, trying to get hostages released from Vladimir Putin, the same Vladimir Putin that Donald Trump sucked up to, the one that helped Donald Trump win the 2016 election, the one that, of course, Donald bowed before in Finland and pretty much gave his fealty to, the one he said he believed over the CIA, and much more than that. He kicked an interpreter out of the room so he could have a private conversation with Vladimir Putin, and we're just supposed to believe that he is not owned by Vladimir Putin. Well, I'll say this, he claims he could have gotten those hostages out, except for Joe Biden had a really good response to that, where he ripped the crap out of Donald. Here, let's take a look at that.
President Trump has said repeatedly that he could have gotten the hostages out without giving anything in exchange. What do you say to that? What do you say to President Trump now, former president?
Why didn't he do it when he was president?
Right, Donald. Getting the hostages out. Kind of like infrastructure week, huh?
Toughest call on this one for other countries. Because I asked them to do some things that were against their immediate self-interest. And really very difficult for them to do, particularly Germany and Slovenia. Slovenia came in at the last minute, and I tell you what, the chancellor was incredible. He was incredible.
So what's your message to other countries that may think that taking Americans into their custody, unlawfully detaining them, would be a good way to get something that they want from us?
Hey, look, that's been the case for all of history. My job is to make sure that, number one, they don't get them. And if they do, we get them back. I don't buy this idea that you're going to let these people rot in jail because other people may be captured. We will set out all the notifications to all the other countries, all our citizens, what countries not to go to, what to do, what not to do, and they got to pay attention. I got more work to do.
Madam Vice President, how do you feel? This is an extraordinary day, and I'm very thankful for our president and what he has done over his entire career, but in particular as it relates to these families and these individuals, what he has been able to do to bring the allies together on many issues, but in particular this one. This is just an extraordinary testament to the importance of having a president who understands the power of diplomacy.